So I just got out of the shower. I got a pack of Oreos and I ate the whole pack. So I gotta go to the store and get some more. Be back in a flash. Oh man, that was a fail. So if any of you have ever been to Miller's Ale House, you know the dessert that I'm talking about. It's Captain Jack's Buried Treasure. And 5 years ago, before I became vegan, I used to order this every single time that I went in. So today, I'm gonna try to make my own vegan version of that dessert. It is the best ice cream cake, but it's not just like a regular ice cream cake. It's a really, 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 really good one. I'm going to walk over to the ingredients and show you what I'm going to be using. Whipped cream, I'm using Cocoa Whip from So Delicious, and it's coconut oil based. Some dairy-free chocolate. I'm using Simple Truth Organic, and I also have some leftover Enjoy Life brand, so I'm going to mix those two together. For ice cream, I'm going to use Nada Moo Vanilla Bean. And I'm probably going to end up using more than 1 pint, about 3 or 4. I also got dairy-free caramel. So this is sugar-free flavored syrup, and it's from the company Pyure Organic. And then I also needed Heath Bar, and I found a toasted coconut hard toffee from Chimes, Oreos, and plant-based butter. It probably would have been better if I got a smaller springform pan that was a little bit more taller than wide, but this was all that they had at Walmart, so I'm gonna work with it. First thing you're gonna do is grab some Oreos and crush them up. I used about 2 sleeves. There's probably a way easier strategy to do this, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. So now that the Oreos are crushed up, I'm going to melt some butter. I'm going to take the melted butter and add it to the crushed Oreos and mix it around until it's a muddy consistency. So now you're going to grab your springform pan and you're going to put the Oreos with the melted butter crushed up onto this pan to make the first layer. You're going to flatten down the Oreos to make a crust. Now you're going to grab your caramel, and I used about half a bottle for this. Once you're finished unwrapping all the individually wrapped toffees, put them in a Ziploc bag and give them a good crush. Cool thing about a can of tomato sauce is that it doubles as a hammer. So I put the crushed toffee into the caramel, and now I'm just gonna mix it in. Now you're gonna take your ice cream and add it to the Oreo cookie crust. You're going to want your ice cream to be a little bit melted so it's easier to spread. Now you're going to start with the second layer, and you're going to put Oreo cookie crumbles on top of the ice cream. Spread some more caramel and toffee on there too. And now I'm going to start on the next layer. As you can see, I'm adding more Oreo cookie crumbles, some more caramel and toffee, and also I'm going to add chocolate to this layer, which I'm about to melt down now. So melting chocolate is actually harder than you would think. I usually just put the chocolate in at very, very low heat and then add a little plant-based milk and just keep stirring it. I just need to brag about this chocolate that I just melted down because every single time I try to melt chocolate, it always burns to the bottom of the pan or it comes out like a big clumpy mess. And this chocolate is perfect. Look at that consistency. It's like fudge, which is exactly what I'm going for. I'm gonna add this into the next layer. Fix your hair when you leave. Last layer. Kiss my cheek when you leave. Come on back here before you leave. thing I'm gonna do is just top it off with Oreo cookie crumbles, and then I'm gonna throw it in the freezer and we'll see how it comes out. So I just pulled it out of the freezer and I set up a plate that I'm gonna put the piece of cake on once I cut it, because in the restaurant they serve it right over a bunch of hot fudge, so I figured I might as well serve it the same way. So I've never used one of these springform pans before, so I'm assuming that I undo the latch that is right here. I got the cake out of the pan. Looks pretty good. It's been you around me. You pull my body in so tight. Yeah, babe, you read my mind and know what I like. And I don't have a cherry, so I'm just gonna go for a strawberry. Alright, I'm about to dig in. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. I know I already said it, but I'll say it again. Good stuff right here. Alright, I'm gonna go enjoy this in peace. Bye.